Hello there, it's Suzy. Well, I've been tagged. Well, sort of I've been tagged. I saw Elle for Living doing a tag on eyes. And my favorite topic, re-makeup, is eyes. And so I sent her a little note and she tagged me to do it. So thank you, Elle is for Living. And it was with great pleasure that I'm going to do this tag, if I can remember it. And I'm going to tag a few people at the end, or you can all do it. Let's see if I remember, okay? So the first question was, what serums or creams do you put on to try to prevent aging? You know, all those special things they sell. I hate to be a bummer, but because I am 65, and no, I haven't tried all of these wondrous miracle things with watermelon and melon dew and cow manure and whatever you want to say. I have not put this all around my eyes because I have noticed that as I age and as other people age, your eyeballs at the bottom have a tendency to sink in. I was never a person with a lot of bags under my eyes, luckily, but they do sink in, and now I've got these little liney things. And the only cure for that is if you have a lot of money and you want to have fillers. If I had a lot of money, just because I love makeup so much, I would definitely have my eyes filled in so that I could put makeup on the way I want to. Because with age, your eyes do tend to get crepier, like your lids start drooping and everything else, and there's not much you can do about it. And I've stayed out of the sun pretty well all my life, just because I'm not really a sun worshiper, and because I'm so fair, and my dad died of skin cancer, because he was fair and he went in the sun too much. And I have friends who spent their life in the sun, and now they look like wrinkled prunes, some of them, and they're very, very sorry they did that. So the answer to that question is, what serums do I use? None, because I know that none of them work. Sometimes I'll put olive oil or whatever, but what I do is I stack my under eye makeup. I layer it to the best of my ability. I've never seen anybody else do this, but I put a couple of layers of whatever I can, and I don't take one of those things that men use to fix cement with, but I just sort of layer it so that my eyes come out a little bit more, and that's what I do. So serums, magical potions, just from me, through personal experience, or not through personal experience, through the experience of many people I know and things I've seen. Don't waste your money. It's not going to work. If you have the money, get the little eye fillers. If you want to have surgery, there's nothing wrong with it, as long as you don't end up having your belly button up around your chin. But go for it. They don't work. Anyway, number 2. What is my favorite under eye concealer? My favorite under eye concealer is, sorry about my camera, it keeps going off and on, is Tarte. I'm a little tart, you're a little tart, we're all tarts. Okay, Tarte, to me, after using many products, a lot of the pencil ones, and different kinds, I like the Tarte one. This is fair to light. It works perfectly for me. It's not cheap, but it does the trick, and that is what I will always use. My favorite primer. My favorite primer. Guess what? Elf! My favorite eyeball eyelid primer is Elf. Can't beat it. I've used cream eyeshadows, I've used foundations, I've used foundations that are not really foundations, different kinds of BB cream and everything else, and other kinds of primers. Well, I have never bought an expensive primer, but this, as far as I know, and I have about 6 of them now, works as well as any of the other ones do. My favorite single eye palette. That for me is a very difficult question because I have an Anastasia eye palette, which I love, but it's not my favorite, because I consider my favorite something that I'm going to be using all the time. So I'm cheating here because I don't have one. I'm going to use 3. Okay, my holy grail, put those back. My holy grail is my Annabelle multicolored eyeshadow palette, and I think this is the 2nd or 3rd one that I've got. It is a drugstore product, of course. It's Maybelline, and it's got, because I have green eyes, like I've said before, I like the mauves and the greens. I use this one a lot. It's almost gone. And here's the bronzes and the blues. Am I blue? So this, to me, if I was going to go anywhere, or if I had to just pick one palette, that pretty well has everything I need in it. Pretty well. But I also would not be without my little quo that you've seen before. And this one is gradually wearing out, and it's going to be time to buy another one. But I just love this little palette. And I get them in the greens, and I get them in the mauves. The mauve is worn out. And last but not least are these little, I think it's these little jigamahoogies. I have about 4 of these, and I love anything with a pink undertone. So anything with a pink undertone is right up my alley. And this has a pink undertone. It's also got the color browns and everything that I like, and it's got a gray. It's got a good highlighter, which these always usually come with. And so, but this is my favorite one with these colors in it. And, but it's the pink. See? It's the pink, because I have a tendency to put pink along with any eyeshadow I wear. I just find that it just does something nice to it, which is why I've got something to tell you later. Now, my favorite mascara, I don't use just one, I use 2. I use my Pocket Rocket, my Pocket Rocket by Maybelline, and this is just a regular chunky mascara. Whoop, but I like it. It's got a big gobby brush on it. I like big gobby mascaras. Do you know that back in the day, I can remember back in the day, these things were not even invented yet. I'm talking in maybe the 60s, when I was a very young and gorgeous thing. When I didn't have sunken eyeballs, and when I had no wrinkles on my face or whatever. And when all these wonderful things could have been invented, then they weren't. Back in the days of the caveman, I used to use a mascara that looked something like my Tarte palette. You open it up, there was a little black thing of, looked like shoe polish in it, with a single brush, and we would spit on it and do our eyes. And my sister told me that it used to hurt like hell. I don't remember it hurting like hell, and it was really, really hard, and you had to spit on it, I think some of my friends used to pour some of their soda on it. Ooh, anyway, but you spit on it, put the brush in it, did your eyes unless you were close to a sink, and then you ran it under the tap and did your eyes, and you just get all over the place. Anyways, that was before these little tubes came out. And then the second one, everybody's been talking about this, or Jordana, the purple one. So of course I had to get the Jordana, and I find it's great. I don't like to put too much mascara on because then it looks all spidery, but I really, really I love this mascara. It's great. For the price, who's going to complain? Eyebrows. Okay, this little thingy, and I have no idea. Hello. I have no idea who makes this. Why do I always get an itchy nose when I'm doing a video? I get butterflies like hell when I do a video. You know that. I get stage fright. But then I always get an itchy nose. And my camera keeps going in and out. Anyway, this is a blonde eyebrow pencil because I'm blonde. And I have no idea who made it. I had about 10 of them given to me years and years and years ago. And I'm finally down to like that little nub of a one. So you can tell I don't use a lot of eyebrow pencil. And then I got this one here. And it's just a L'Oreal. And it's blonde. Just like the other one. And that's what I use now. Just to... I have a lot of eyebrows, so I just have to sort of, you know, as you're getting older, you don't want things going down. So I just sort of try to bring it up a little bit at the ends. Oh, and another thing that I use as a primer on my eyes is my white NYX pen. So, not the silver one that I had going down my nose in my space makeup, but this one here. I got this from Christine Lampshade. She puts it on her eyelids, and it's an amazing eyelid primer. And it goes with all your shadows, even if you don't want to use it as an eyelid primer. I don't think that was in the questions, but anyway. And what else? Favorite eyeliner. My favorite eyeliner is Avon. Just a regular Avon. Chocolate brown. Or black. Or green. Or blue. Or whatever color I feel like wearing. But it's usually Avon. And I've worn these for years and I love them. I also love sticking a little brush into a favorite dark eyeshadow and putting it close to my eyelashes. And what else? My favorite single palette. My favorite single palette is Color Tattoo, the bronze one. That I use a lot. I use this all the time. I've been using Color Tattoo. The color I started out with, they don't even make it anymore. And I started off with the emerald, and I used to go and buy about 3 of them, and I use those as eyeliners, and under eye eyeliner, and over eye eyeliner, and they really, really popped your eyes. But now I use the cream, and once in a while I will use my emerald that I have left, and you've got to be really careful they don't dry up, but I'll use my emerald as an eyeliner. What else do I have here? Okay, and finally my favorite sunglasses. This is an easy one because the only sunglasses I have are these are good ones. My kids always laugh because when I buy them something, I always say, it's a good one. Paid a lot of money for that. This is a good one. Well, these are good sunglasses. These are Marc Jacobs. And as you can see, they're purple. Well, they're mauve, as I say. They're mauve with real diamonds in them. real diamonds. Oh, yes, they're worth at least $5,000 a diamond. But these are my Marc Jacobs. And here they are. Where are you? Hello? Hello? Where'd I go? Hello? Where's everybody? Where'd you go? Bogey, Gus, where am I? Where's Mommy? Oh my God. I've got lost in YouTube cyberspace. I'm gone. I'm gone, people. I'm gone. You'll never see me again. Oh, there I am. Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs. In my Yves Saint Laurent case. Because my Marc Jacob case somehow disappeared about 3 years ago. I don't know where or how, so I had to put them in an Yves Saint Laurent. And what am I forgetting? Okay. Mascara, eyeshadows, under eye concealer. I think that's it. Anyway, so thank you, Elle, for asking me to do that. And anybody, okay, I think I'll tag a few people. I'm going to tag, let me see who really likes doing eyes. I'm going to tag, Christine Lampshade. I'm going to tag, Joe, the new Joe. You know who you are, Joe. Joe, who does the gel nail polish. You're new on YouTube, and she's got a good channel. Her name is Joe with a number after it, 4623. I don't know. Joe, I'm tagging you. Of course, my little Stacy, Sunny Side Up. Okay, now Kelly, you can't wear eyeshadow. Let me see. Oh, Miss Kristen, I'm tagging you because I know how much you love eyeshadow. I'm tagging you. And I was going to tag Rockstar Mum, but she just left for Florida today, so I don't think she'll be able to do that. And who else? Okay, well, that's enough for now. And anybody else who wants to do this tag, go ahead. You're welcome to do it. Change it. Do what you want with it. And I really enjoyed it because my favorite makeup is eye makeup. And I have to tell you, oh my God, my God, my God, my God. I have seen, the Naked 3 is not coming out until the middle of December or the first week. Well, I'm sure you've all seen a preview. And I usually don't go bonkers over palettes. I do have my Anastasia, which is beautiful, but if I would have seen the Naked 3 first, I would not have bought the Anastasia. I would have saved my money and bought the Naked 3 because it is just so beautiful. It's, as I said, I love anything with pink undertones. Not pink, but colors with pink undertones. And every color in that Naked 3 palette has pink undertones. It's to die for. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I just hope Santa Claus gives it to me for Christmas, but I never get makeup for Christmas, so I probably won't get it. But I'll save my money, and I'm going to determine to get that palette. And then I'll do a review on it. But I will not do a tutorial. You're never going to see this face naked of makeup, because you'll never see my face naked of makeup unless I'm home alone, because for years and years and years, I won't even go to the mailbox with no makeup on. I won't go anywhere with no makeup on. It's a thing with me. I just if somebody sees me with no makeup, I feel like they're seeing me with no clothes on. Ah! Oh my God! No, it's terrible. I'll put my sunglasses on sometime if I have to go out somewhere on my scooter real fast, and just hope that I don't run into anybody. But I don't go anywhere with no makeup, and I also don't have any friends who love makeup. So that's why I'm so happy to be here on YouTube with you guys, because you all love makeup. And I guess that's why I was really drawn into the makeup circle. And so it's really, really fun. And it's nice to pass on a little bit of wisdom. Every time I do a video, I think, okay, now, I'm the second oldest woman doing videos on YouTube with makeup. What words, I'm tapping my fingers as I'm talking, you know, like I'm playing piano, which I don't. What words of wisdom could I give you? The words of wisdom I can give you is to check out a channel. I think her name is Emily Joelle or Emily Noel. She's a young, beautiful gal. I don't know how old she is, between 25 and 30. She did what I was going to start doing, which I don't have a lot of time to do. I wanted to, and I don't really have the means to do it, but I know that all these MAC products and everything else, which I used to wear back in the 90s, I know that a lot of these high-end products, like the palette I want, the Cinderella palettes, all these palettes, it's all because of the packaging and everything else, and everybody goes bonkers, and I do too. And it's just like we're little girls again. And it's like maybe we missed part of our childhood. I hated dolls when I was a kid. So it's sort of like I'm living my childhood again through makeup, even though I'm supposed to be mature, but it's not going to happen. Never! I'll never be mature. I pay my bills, I pay my rent, I take care of myself. I have friends who help take care of me, and my family, to a point. I have people helping me. But me to grow up, no. But these palettes, it's just like, it's like when I was a little girl and I used to get a book with a beautiful cover on. Well, these palettes, they're so beautifully done up and everything. So we have a tendency to go nuts. And when you're on YouTube for a long time, you can get really addicted and you can start spending all kinds of money and go into debt. And I don't want to be a homeless lady out in the street pushing a grocery cart, sitting on my scooter, pushing a grocery cart full of makeup and not having anything to eat, and then starting to eat my makeup, and then dying on the street because of makeup poisoning. That would be a sad tale. It'd be different. Never thought of that. But anyway, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yes, Emily Joelle or Emily Noel. Look up her channel, and she does. She did a whole bunch of research into finding dupes for MAC eyeshadows. You would not believe what she found. She's got at least, I'd say 15 perfect dupes for MAC eyeshadows, and one of them is even an elf. And I'm talking about the popular colors. She's found almost every color. And she's found them in every brand that you could think of. All in drugstores. Look at her video. She's amazing. She's got 300,000 followers. So she must know what she's talking about. Anyway, so that's my little tag on eyes. And I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I know, I'm sorry that my camera here keeps going in and out. And today is Thursday, so I'm going to wish you all a happy weekend. Not like I did last Tuesday when I wished you all a happy weekend. And it was Tuesday. Colleen did that to me once. And boy, did she screw me up. Oh my lordy. She screwed me up royally. And anyway, I just hope you all have a great weekend. Oh, I'm going to Target. I'm going to Target on Saturday for the first time in my life. My best friend is taking me, so I'm going to have a ball. And, I haven't been there because they just started building these things last year here. And there's not one around me, and there's one around outside of Lachine. So I'm going to go to Target, and I'll do a report. I wish I had a camera that I could bring around with me when I go on my escapades. It'll be really funny because you'd all get a lot of laughs about the things that happen here in Montreal. I'm sure you would. And what else was I going to say? Okay, I'm going to Target. And I am going to try somehow I've got to figure out, first of all, how to get music here so I can sing songs to you with music, because it sounds so much better, than just singing a cappella. Sounds ridiculous. And then the other thing I want to do is I'm going to try to figure out if my camera has a movie maker on it. I'm going to try to take you around with me different places to make my videos a little bit more interesting. You won't be going on road trips with me. In the summer, you'll be going on scooter trips with me, and maybe on Transport Adapt A trips with me. But I'll be tripping along with you, okay? Anyways, and I've got a lot of great ideas for videos to come up. And I'm still waiting for that present from Joe over in Australia. And when I get that, not that there's any hurry, but when I get that, I'm going to do a big opening in front of everybody. Yeah. And so everybody have a great weekend. Love you all. Don't be afraid to subscribe. Every little person helps your ego. I don't know why we care, but we do. And have a great time. Bye.